Hello, everyone. So, for today, we will schedule the entire school, a very huge school composed of 100 teachers, 41 subjects, 76 sections, and 60 rooms. Multiply that all in all, that's roughly 2,200 plus class styles. So, let's see if our app can handle it. So, we will start from scratch. I will delete everything, clear everything here from sections, loads, everything. So now we will be starting from scratch. Okay. So but to cut the video short, I will not be adding manually encoding all the sections, all the subjects here. But as you can see, there are changes from our last update. Okay. We have the rooms already here. Um I will not be encoding all the rooms just to cut the video and all the teachers. We will use a bulk import feature of the app. So how do you import in bulk? You need to click more and then you need to download the template. So click that download there. It's downloaded already. When you try to open it, the file looks like this. It's an Excel file. The sheets are section subjects, ancillaries, which is optional, rooms, and teachers. So if you want to import, you don't want to manually encode here. You can use this template, encode everything from sections, subjects, rooms, teachers, and everything, and then import it as bulk. Okay, so I'll be doing that. I will import in bulk. I have a dummy account, a dummy data from a university, and we call it Mati University of the Southeast. Okay, just a sample data, but it's very huge. As I've said, it's composed of 100 teachers. Multiply that with sections and rooms. That's over 2,200 tiles. So I'll click bulk import and I have the data here. It's stress test and then open it. Now you can choose to import sections. So you'll not include sections. You can just uncheck it. Okay. But for this demonstration, I will import everything and go down, scroll down, and import selected. Boom. That's 76 sections, 40 subjects, and 100 teachers. So as you can see here, I already encoded here. The subjects table has changed. We added this number of sections from our previous video. The rooms table have changed. We added assigned sections here and allowed subjects in the room because for now we will try to schedule including the rooms so that it will be applicable to colleges and universities. Okay. You can edit this by clicking the pencil button. As you can see here, you can add a subject or a section for each room. You can make a time off for each room if you don't want to schedule the room during that period. Okay. The same as the teacher, I will scroll down here. This is the teacher table, and we added here the expertise checklist. This is to assign subjects or subject expertise for our teachers. And since we import in bulk, we have all the expertise data there. So I'll just minimize the AI advisor. As you can see here, all our subjects have experts assigned already. So these are our teachers. There's 100 of them. So we will schedule this now. We are done with step one. That's the first step. You need to encode everything from sections, subjects. This AI advisor will guide you on how to accomplish this page. Okay, let's proceed to the step two, to distribute the teaching loads. So here we added here, um, this is actually for you to sort alphabetically or based on the number of minutes, the load assignments of our teachers. So by default, it's in the list number. I'll just sort by alphabet. No, okay. So this our teachers are sorted. See that it's like infinite. There's 100 teachers. Now this distribution checklist is also updated. We can now assign a specific section to each teacher just like that. You just need to drag it like that. If you want to assign a specific section, if you want the AI to select, just click and drag like that to assign a section to subject load to the teachers. So for now, I'll just clear everything here, clicking that button so it's clear. You can also assign room. For example, if you assign a subject, then you go here in the rooms. These are the rooms. These are academic building rooms. This IT building room, for example, lab one. If you want to assign that subject to lab one, so that's how easy it is to assign a room. But for now, we will not do it manually because, as I mentioned, this is a huge school composed of 100 teachers, 40 subjects, 76 sections, and 60 rooms. That's very huge. So we will use the AI to auto distribute the teaching loads. Okay, let's use it. Boom. And it says here there are overloaded teachers. As I mentioned, this is just a dummy data set. No, it's not coming from a real university. So, but this is actual scheduling. So you will learn from this video how to schedule your own school. So how do these are the loads? It's already distributed. See, all the subjects have been distributed, but based on the pop-up message, it says that there are overloaded teachers and overloaded rooms. So let's check the rooms first. Let's go to the academic building. As you can see here, there's room 125. It's supposed to be used for 40 hours at max, but it has already 45 hours per week. So it's over. So how do you remove the overloaded class assigned to that room? Just use the search box here. So I'll type room 125 and I'll just sort this by the most number of minutes so that we can see. So these teachers are handling the overloads. See, they're overloaded. So let's delete the overloaded assignments. Okay, as you can see, room 125 is not red anymore. It has 12 classes only. Okay, so I'll proceed to room 128. I'll edit this room 128. This is a filter. This is very important. This will help you navigate the step two, the assigning of teaching loads. So room 128, let's delete this. This is also, look at room 128. 13 classes is good, 39 over 40. Let's delete one more. Okay, so room 128 is already good. Let's check room 137. Okay, room 137 has 15 classes. We need to delete one, two. It's good already, but let's delete one more. Okay. So our rooms are good. It's not overcrowded already. Let's go to the IT building. It's also good. If you want to perfectly distribute this, you can do it manually or you can assign it properly in our data input here because I just randomly put the assigned sections to each room. That's why the AI was not able to perfectly auto distribute it. But that was quick. I was able to schedule the rooms already. Now let's go to the least number of minutes and let's clear this room here. See, we have two professors or instructors that don't have load already. Don't still don't have teaching loads. Let's go to the most number of minutes. These are overloaded instructors. So what you can do here is to delete some of the teaching load. See, it's good already. It's blue. Since it's red, it's overloaded. I'll just undo. I want to delete these two mathematics subjects here just to minimize the preparations. Same as this. I'll just delete the two math. These are Filipino subjects. Okay, it's good. How about this? Let's delete this. Okay, now I'll just do this very quickly. Okay. In your school, of course, you want to be careful of what you will delete. But for now, for me to make this video short, I'll just delete whatever I can see. Okay. I think there's no more overloaded teachers now. So let's go back to the least number of minutes. Still have these teachers who are under load. So let's go back to subjects and how to distribute it again. You can click this drop down and you can select the specific section to assign or just drag it like that. So for demonstration, I'll just assign everything here without considering the teacher expertise because anyway, this is just a sample data set. Of course, when you schedule your school, your real school, which you already know, you've been scheduling for years, maybe you already know the teachers, so that's over already. Let's go back to it later. Maybe we're short of instructors because many of them are under load. That's too much. Let's delete one. This one is good. This one is good. Oh, we still have general education. That's good. That's it. We were able to distribute the subjects, and now we only have one left that is overloaded. Okay, we don't have a choice. We lack instructors, maybe because their teaching loads are the maximum teaching loads set to them are too small. That's why they get overloaded. Okay, let's proceed alphabetically. Let's just run a quick scan. Looks good already. Looks good. Okay. So step 2 is done. Now, the third and final step, we plot the schedule. Okay, before you plot the schedule and run this AI based on my previous video, you need to set your time slots, your duration per class. If we go back to data input, let's analyze the subjects here. We have subjects with 60 minutes per day. We also have 90 minutes per day. Someone messaged me, what if there are different um, time duration for each subject? This is the sample that we are testing. So there are different subjects. Some are 60 minutes per day with 3 meetings. Some are 90 minutes per day with 2 meetings. So maybe the school wants to design MWF and TTH classes. So let's see if we can be able to schedule it. But for now, our time slots are not perfect. It's set by 7 to 8, 8 to 9. It's set by 1 hour. So we will not be perfectly distribute the 90 minutes. If you have 60 minutes and 90 minutes, what's the greatest common factor? It's 30 minutes, right? So we need to set the duration, default duration to 30 minutes. So it's good. It's set already. Now let's go back here to time slot structure. I'll just click edit this and auto generate it. Since we have, there's a warning, but since we haven't started plotting the class styles, it's okay. Just click confirm. Nothing will be destroyed because we have just started. Okay, let's click continue and then proceed to plotting board again. Now our time slots are set to 30 minutes. Okay, before I schedule using the AI, I will now first insert the lunch break, because as much as possible there must be no class during lunch break. Okay, so this 12 to 12:30, let's edit it by clicking the pencil, and it's at 12 to 1. Let's set 1 hour as a lunch break. Maybe that's enough. Click the check and then shifts complete, schedule adjusted. So the time slot will be automatically adjusted. So there's your lunch break. If you want to add a lunch break, be sure that you select the sections. If you're in the teacher view or rooms view, you cannot add a class custom activity. Okay, so you need to go to the sections. Click the plus button here. We will add lunch break. Okay, and then we're gonna apply to all days and apply to all sections. Check that, 2 check boxes, and save the activity. See, all the lunch break has been added to all The sections, see this lock padlock here? If you click this, all the tiles, 76 were unlocked. Remember, there's 76 sections. So this is a shortcut if you want to unlock the entire time slot or row. So I'll just lock it back. If you want to unlock individual, you can do that. I'll just lock it back. Okay, so now we are ready to plot our schedules. There's 579 unassigned class tiles. Multiply that with the number of periods. That's for sure over 2,000 class activities. Okay, let's use the auto schedule. Let's use the quality mode. And let's turn on the negotiate across all sections. The AI will look at the entire school rather than scheduling the entire section. It's better if you want to really make sure that all class styles are plotted. Remember, this has rooms scheduling, so it's more difficult now than our previous video. Okay, let's start from scratch and let's see how many seconds can the AI solve our school. This is composed of 100 teachers, 60 classrooms, 76 sections, and 40 plus subjects. That's a lot. So, but in our previous video, we were just solving like 30 sections, 30 plus sections. So this will take, we expect this to take more, but it will not take a lot of minutes. Maybe just 1 minute or fewer than that. I expect that because we designed the AI to be fast. No, we can let it solve for hours to perfectly align it, but we did not do it because we're trying to make it think fast. Okay, so processing, negotiating, global master schedule. Let's see. Boom, 63.9 seconds. Not bad. Was able to schedule all the class styles. See that? All the class styles. And you are done. You're actually done. You can now start printing the class schedules, the timetables from all sections. See that? All the teachers. You can print all the teachers. And for the first time, we have 60 rooms filled with a lot of class schedules without any conflict. That's how fast. 60 seconds. Imagine. If you do it manually, imagine you will be scheduling over 2,000 class styles manually. It will take you weeks to accomplish that. So you are done scheduling your entire school, and suddenly there's an announcement that there are no classes on Friday. For example, there's a sudden announcement there are no classes on Friday. Oh my goodness. The school declared um for example, the school declared Pickleball Fridays. So there's no class beyond 3 p.m. and onwards because everyone will play pickleball. Yay, everybody's happy. But to you, who is in charge of school scheduling, it's a disaster on your end. If you do it manually, but if you use an app like this one, I will demonstrate that. So, what happened? The school declared Pickleball Fridays. So beyond 3 p.m., there must be no class anymore. So this one will be affected. I just go to the first section. This one will be affected. If you're in charge of school scheduling and then there's a sudden change and you just finish the scheduling, it's really a disaster in your on your end. You will hate your job and eventually hate your life. So before you hate everyone else, I'll demonstrate. So I'll delete this because this is an affected class. As you can see, all the deleted tiles will go back to the unassigned box. Okay? So we will add Pickleball Friday. So let's add activity Pickleball Fridays. Okay, save activity. So now I'm demonstrating how flexible our app to changes in the scheduling in the school. So I stretch the Pickleball Friday custom activity from 3 p.m. onwards. And now, how do we apply this for the entire school? This is just one section, right? So let's edit, click the pencil button, and sync across all sections. You need to check this and then click save. Imagine these are all the classes being affected. That's a lot. Okay, let's overwrite and save. Boom. There's 219 class styles went back to the unassigned box. And now your Pickleball Fridays is ready, but we have a problem. We need to put this back again. But it's not a problem because we have the AI to do it on our behalf. So let's use the quality mode or the power mode. Depends on you. You can experiment here. For now, I'll use the power mode because this is sometimes can solve better. And I'll click again this to make a deep search. And then we will plot the remaining tiles. And now you can grab your coffee, drink, sip a bit while waiting for the AI to solve. So you will not be spending a lot of brain cells solving your school scheduling if you have an app like this. So imagine it's a very huge school, but I know in universities you are not scheduling the entire school. Um, some are scheduling by programs, by departments. So I expect it is easier in the real world. But for the sake of stress testing the app, I am doing this. I'm scheduling an entire university, 100 teachers, 76 sections, and 60 rooms. So now the AI is trying its best. Sometimes it's not successful. I hope it will not succeed so that I can demonstrate. Oh, it successfully plotted 60 seconds. Sometimes the AI cannot plot everything because it depends on the complexity of the data. So now you are done. AI fortunately was able to plot it even with a huge block of Pickleball Fridays. You can click print here. Let's see, we can print the section timetables, print all and print now. See that? That is so fast. You can now print everything. Okay. I'll just cancel right now because uh, I want to demonstrate another one because someone messaged me. What if their school is scheduling MWF, then TTH, like that, something like that. So the 1 hour period is MWF, and the other one is TTH, the 90 minutes subjects. So I'll try to demonstrate it. I'll clear everything here. So see how fast we can experiment using this app. We are confident on how to delete. If you clear and then select clear and lock tiles, all the lock tiles, including the Pickleball Fridays, will not be deleted. Okay. And if you want to delete, including the pickleballs, you can just unlock this and then clear the board again. But for now, since we have a school announcement that no class every Fridays, it's Wellness Friday, Pickleball Fridays, so we will lock it. And I will try to demonstrate those who ask, what if our university, our school, wants MWF-TTH scheduling? So my advice to that, because it's more complex, you do it by section. Okay, instead of all sections, you select one section. For example, this one BSBA 1C, section BSBA 1C, and use the AI to plot it. And since this is only one section, it will not take a minute to solve. It's like 0.2. Let's try. Plot remaining. Boom. 2.8 seconds. Okay, not bad. 2.8 seconds for you to schedule one section. Okay. And of course, you don't like, it did not recommend what you want. You want MWF, right? And TTH scheduling. So let's try to click again the AI and enhance, make it, command it to enhance the timetable. Boom. 1.8 seconds to enhance one section. Okay, so now IT 111 is aligned. It's 90 minutes. GE 101 here is 90 minutes, but it's not yet MWF and TTH. You said you want MWF and TTH scheduling. So we're gonna grab this, put this down, move this to Thursday. So this is for those who are OC, who really wants the scheduling to be perfectly aligned. So this GE 101 is MWF. So actually, looks like looks like you're just playing tiles, no, arranging everything. So let's put this down to give way to the Filipino one, which is TTH, because this is 90 minutes. Comp one here, this must be, comp one must be in Wednesday to follow what you want, MWF. And this one, PE, must be, it's 90 minutes. So that's TTH. Which the other PE? Here. So this is Thursday. GE 102, General Education 102 is MWF because it's 1 hour. You can still fit this psych one as another MWF class. Okay. The morning session is good. It's perfectly aligned. Good for those who are really OC, really wants a very clean timetable. NSTP, let's make it MWF. This is 1 hour. So just grab it like that. Perfectly aligned. We have Math 11. Align it like that. So uh it's just like you're just playing cards. Now you are dead. You cannot assign this on Fridays because there's Pickleball Friday. Your school president will be angry. So you're forced to do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. MTW instead of MWF. Okay, so that's it. We were able to schedule the first section. Now you can proceed to the next section and then schedule it again. The same process. Uh, Start from scratch or plot remaining. Boom. There's 1.8 seconds. And then you polish it and then you arrange it. But I suggest those schools who are doing this, see, there's a change. There's Pickleball Fridays or Wellness Friday. You can't perfectly align it to MWF and TTH, especially if your classes are only up to afternoon. This one is up to 8 p.m. So this is easier. Okay. So I have demonstrated several new features of the app. This is a very huge tool. We were able to schedule a while ago just 1 minute, 60 seconds to solve all the class styles, over 2,200 class styles. And I hope it's useful. I hope it will help a lot of schools. Thank you so much for listening. On to our next video. Bye bye.